I'm here. Hello, everybody. I'm Bill Kelso here at the ballpark at Lacrosse Park. St. Clair and Humber College in the OCAA final. Just waiting for my broadcast partner to arrive. He's not here. Also looking for some visuals on the monitor as well. Game about ready to get underway here. St. Clair, the home team, so they'll take the field, and the pitcher will be Seth Chauvin for the St. Clair Saints here against Humber College, who just finished a 7-6 victory last game to get into this final. So there'll be a right-hander. 21 is Seth Chauvin. Sutherland, Murphy, and Mara will be the first three hitters for Humber here this afternoon in the final game. St. Clair, who has won the last 4 years here at this tournament. Humber the last 2 years finished in the bronze and the silver. Fanshawe, the team they just beat, has won silver the last 2 years. So Humber in the last 2 years, the bronze, they can get no less than a silver. Pitcher Seth Chauvin finishing up his warm-up tosses. Somewhat hazy afternoon here. It's cooler here in the broadcast location than down below, probably by about 15, 20 degrees, quite frankly. Just about ready to get this one underway, and Sullivan will be the batter. Liam Sullivan will bat. He had the game-winning hit
center fielder number 27.
In the game just preceding this one. After a comeback from behind victory by Humber to get here to the finals, they were trailing 6-0 to Fanshawe, wound up winning at 7-6, and Sullivan got the winning run, or at least hit the winning run. Now he hits at the second base. Good play. So the first, and he gets him in the first out. 4-3, the second baseman making the play for St. Clair. That was Kibble over to McKay. It's going to bring up Keegan Murphy. One out, nobody on here in the first half of the first inning. This being a double knockout tournament, St. Clair has to lose twice. They're in this game undefeated. So if Humber's going to win, we're going to have to win 2 games. St. Clair just has to win 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and for a strike, it's 1-1. 1-1 count to the batter, Murphy. Strike 2, 1-2. One and two, the count on Murphy. And the 1-2 pitch, fastball got him, strike 3, swinging and a miss. We'll bring up Justin Mara, the catcher. 2 up and 2 down so far in the St. Clair.
Catcher number 25, Justin Mara.
In the Humber first inning. Pitch is low, 1-0 to Mara. Jovan throws hard, and here's his second pitch to this batter, and he fouls it off. Mara, 1-1. 1-1 to Justin Morrow with Dennis Benning on deck. And the pitch up high, 2-1. 2-1 the count to Mara. And the 2-1 pitch swung on, hit the second. Good play by Kibble, bobbles it, makes the play, throws it to first, and that is the end of the first half of the first inning. 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, and no errors, and we come to the St. Clair top of the first inning, bottom of the first inning.
There are no errors and no runners left.
St. Clair the Saints will bring up Carson Burke, Kevin Dion, and Garrett Goddard as our first 3 hitters here this afternoon. The pitcher, just walking to the mound now, is number 24, Rory Pollard. Or Pollard. So Rory Pollard is the pitcher. Big, tall right-hander. So he'll start for Humber here this afternoon against St. Clair. Sun's out a little bit more now in the last maybe 15 minutes. It was hazy and then sunny and then hazy, now back to being, but the ballpark is all bright. Beautiful day here in Windsor and Essex County, here in Tecumseh at Lacoste Park in particular. Weather has been great throughout the entire tournament and championship. Here last night as well. Carson Burke, the center fielder, will lead things off for St. Clair, and he'll begin, followed by Kevin Dion and Garrett Goddard. St. Clair wants to get to this pitcher early as Pollard just about done his warm-up tosses. In fact, he's finished, and we're just getting ready to start the bottom half of the first inning. Stepping up to the plate is Carson Burke.
Center fielder, number 1, Carson Burke.
We saw Burke play here last night. Burke was 1 for 3 last night. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1 the count to Burke, with Dion waiting on deck. Hit foul down the right side. Oh, 0-2 count to Burke. In the dirt, it's 1-2. Strike 3, he got him. So the strike code on Burke gets one away here in the bottom half of the first inning. I want to say a big welcome to my broadcaster, Ken Babcock. How you doing, Ken?
Hey, glad to be here.
Welcome aboard.
Slight delay here, but always good to be here. First game today was a hell of a game. Walk-off win for Humber.
Yeah.
Right to the gold medal game here. St. Clair the host. Great crowd on hand at Lacoste Park here in the gold medal game.
Dion will round out the first. First baseman takes it by himself. 2 up and 2 down in the St. Clair first inning as we are at the bottom of the first inning.
Number 20, Garrett Goddard.
Bring up left fielder Garrett Goddard. with Matt Bondi on deck for the Saints. And so far, Pollard, through the first two batters, has done well.
Well, great day here at Lacasse. The weather's been fantastic. St. Clair College with a great hosting job behind Ted Beal and his staff. From the board chair, Dan Allen, all the way down. It's just been an incredible hosting experience, and the players have enjoyed that as well.
1-0 the count and the pitch. Swung on, it's fouled down the right field line. 1-1 the count to Goddard. We're coming off a big comeback after being down 6-0 to Fanshawe. Quick turnaround. There's a swing and a miss, 1 and 2.
Well, Fanshawe off to a great start in that game, 6-0 after 2, and in the driver's seat, and their bats went silent. 5 consecutive shutout innings, and Stephen Huff was also used. Game 1 winning pitcher for Humber. Came on board and shut them down the last 3 innings, picked up the win in relief and extra innings, and you see the Humber Hawks here.
Goddard's count looking. It's a strike 3 count. At the end of 1, we are scoreless. We'll be back with more baseball right after this.
Did you know that the most severe injuries in our region are motor vehicle crashes? 65% of road fatalities last year were directly the result of distracted driving. 90% of injuries arriving in our emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is, put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
We are back. That's also along with Babcock here at the Lacoste Park OCA Finals. St. Clair's College Saints against the Humber Hawks. And the Hawks batting here in the top part of the second inning. It'll be DeBenning, Thompson, and Costa. DeBenning had a big game last game.
Big game, timely game for him. The big DH.
Guess what he's
right back in the bag here. 3 consecutive hits now today.
That's his 4th straight hit of the day.
Actually, his 4th straight hit, and big RBI, and put himself in position to help Humber win that game earlier. Come from behind. Seth Chauvin on the hill for St. Clair. Solid pitcher for the Saints. 3-1 on the season.
Inning.
And he'll pitch to a lot of contact. Not a strikeout pitcher, but pitch to a lot of contact. Keep the ball down. At a 3.08 earned run average this season for the Saints. And they'll look for him to carry the ball here in the gold medal game.
Thompson, the batter for Humber. Fake bunt, throw to first, and it's going to be okay. Matt Brooks with the throw down to first.
Very good. Whoop. A good crowd on hand here at Lacasse Park, as you can see. Beautiful day for baseball, fall baseball, and just a great addition to play this kind of caliber of baseball in fall conditions.
It's cooler, 15 degrees up here.
It's a little cooler for us, but you know what? Last year at Humber, in parkas, jackets, it was a little bit cooler that year. But certainly most of the years, the fall baseball, and you can play fall baseball in Canada, and this is a great attest to that. So, awesome day here at Lacasse Park. Place is starting to fill up, and it's championship fever.
On hand. And as you mentioned, people are still screaming in a bit. So 1-1 count to Thompson with the runner at first. Top of the second inning. And the pitch inside and low. It's 2-1.
So certainly a special congratulations to Fanshawe College's athletic director Nathan McFadden, head coach Brian Harvey, and the Fanshawe Falcons receiving their bronze medals prior to this game for their efforts this weekend, finishing 3rd and taking home the OCA bronze medal.
And the pitch, runner goes, line shot speared by the third baseman. He's going to double up DeBenning. That's a double play. 2 away here. Double plays are always timely, Ken.
Well, for Seth Shulman, that's his game. He's pitching to contact. His defense will always be in the play. His outfielders and infielders are ready for every pitch.
Bondi was on the run. Look at this on the replay.
Outfielder number 11, Brandon Costa.
Easy double play ball there. Fine play at third and a easy throw to first for the double play.
Brandon Costa will be the batter. With 2 down here in the second inning. Fastball is low, 1-0. 1-0 the count to Costa. Ty Martin on deck for Humber. Should Costa get aboard, and here is the pitch. Swung on and hit into center field. Tracking it rather easily is the center fielder. Burt 3 away, so we go now to the top, or rather the bottom half of the second inning. We are scoreless, and Ken, things moving along swiftly here in this one.
Well, both teams in the early going here are feeling themselves out. We're through an inning and a half. This is championship baseball. Every run is going to be important. Every play is going to be important. And it's going to come down to pitching, I think. Who has the best pitching in this game right now? If you go through a tournament like this, double knockout, you use a number of pitchers. Both teams have used a number of their top pitchers. It's to see who has the strongest team remaining bullpen-wise and their pitching staff-wise to get through a championship game. So they're counting on their pitchers that come up big when it counts.
So Matt Bondi, Austin Olds, and Michael McKay will be the 3 hitters to start the inning for the Saints here in the second inning.
Roy Pollard on the line. It says
Big toe right-hander.
Roy Pollard, tall, 6'5" right-hander. He's a Brampton, Ontario native. Second year is up in my zone there. But 6'5" kid had a good year, 2-0, 16 and 2/3 innings pitched. Pitched a lot of contact. He did strike out 19 in 16 and 2/3 innings with 4.62 ERA. So we count on this big guy to come through in the second year with Humber to be a big factor in today's championship game.
Bringing up the bottom of the second for the St. Clair Saints. Third baseman number 5, Matt Bondi.
So Matt Bondi will step in. He's the third baseman, followed by Isaac Mitchell Olds, and then the first baseman McKay. Bondi was involved in a double play on the field the last inning. Fastball, base hit to left field for Bondi. First base runner aboard for the Saints here in this one, as we're in the second inning, and that will bring to the plate
Number 2,
Austin Olds.
Austin Olds.
Olds, who hit .354 in the season. Impressive .508 on base percentage, however. Squares around and foul tip. 0-1 to Olds. Michael McKay on deck for the Giants. For the Saints, I should say. Squares around again, and it's popped up, so to first, it is gone. Double play at first base, and the two teams exchange double plays.
Well, 2 half innings, 2 double plays on the board, and certainly that's what happens. You get the ball down, the bat head was down, popped the ball up, not what he wanted. And it's tough for the runner to get back in a situation like that. He's trying to get to second base, and it's really tough to get back in a play like that. So not good execution. Not good execution.
0-1 to McKay. I should say 1-0. 1-0 to McKay. And the pitch. Low and outside, 2-0.
And McKay, Miramichi, New Brunswick native, had a big day yesterday. Player of the game yesterday was 2 for 4, drove in 3. As St. Clair won that semifinal play-in game over Humber.
There's a strike, it's 2-1. 2-1 the count on Michael McKay with Curtis Cunningham, the DH on deck. That's up high, it's 3-1. 3-1 to McKay, 2 away here in the second inning. Pollard deals up tight, he walked him. First
Hard
walk
throwing
of the
righty, just a
afternoon.
little high on that one. Hard throwing right-hander. He's going to have to find the zone. Can't
Bring up
afford to
Chris
rush it.
Cunningham,
number
the
38.
Second free pass so far.
Cunningham.
It's the first walk of the afternoon. Either pitcher in this one. And the pitch is in tight, 1-0. 1-0 the count on Cunningham with Matt Brooks, the catcher, waiting on deck. See what Cunningham can do to prolong this inning. And the pitch. Swung on. It's going to be a base hit past the shortstop. And it's first and second for the Saints with Matt Brooks coming up the bat. The catcher.
Cunningham with a base hit. That ball had eyes, Bill, right through the corner, just past the diving outstretched arm of Humber's shortstop and into left field. And it's first and second St. Clair here. 2 out on the clock here, but you know, a little rally with 2 out. The home team, but certainly the fans expecting to hear a little more of the fans. They're waiting for that first run so they can show their support.
I'm sure they'll definitely get much louder here as the game progresses.
That's a wild pitch.
Wonderful advance on the wild pitch in the swing. So it's now second and third with 2 away and 1 strike to Brooks.
Well, equal to a free sacrifice bunt there. Now Brooks is at the plate. Veteran catcher, now he has a chance to drive in a couple here with a base hit.
Second baseman Patrick Ribble on deck for the Saints. Pollard sits and deals. In for a strike. 0-2 the count on Brooks. With 2 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the 0-2. Curveball got him. Big out for Pollard. And that is the end of the second inning. We're still scoreless here at Lacoste Park. Our score, 0-0. We'll come back with more right after this.
We know you're going to the same gym, and we know you're expecting different results.
This is your invitation to visit Club Attitude, Windsor's best kept training secret. Individual custom designed fitness specifically tailored for you. Clean, modern, well-equipped studio. Body, mind, and soul. Come on, make that change. It won't be scary.
The job market has changed, and I have to adapt. I'm not just getting theory, I'm getting skills. A degree isn't necessarily a pathway to their career. Being industry ready is. I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
It's new, it's fresh, it's innovative, it's WeTV, Windsor Essex Television, and you can watch it anywhere. www.we-tv.ca is the place to be. If it's sports, entertainment, or community events, WeTV has what you're looking for. The people, places, and faces of our community are front and center on WeTV. Check out www.we-tv.ca for what's being webcast live. WeTV, we got you covered.
We are back at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Kevin Babcock, and we're set to start the top of the third inning. We're still looking for the game's first run. Ty Martin will lead things off for Humber.
Well, Martin certainly will get things going for the Hawks here. St. Clair, of course, in a position after finishing first in the regular season to try to win their 5th OCA championship. In fact, 5th in 5 years of OCA baseball existence. Founded in 2013, St. Clair defeated Durham. Each of those first 2 years, Durham College in the championship gold medal game, then went on to win the next 2 as well. St. Clair's been the only team that's won an Ontario championship at the college level since its inception in 2013. They'd like to make it 5 here.
Yes,
to
I'd like
Coach Coop.
to have that continue.
And certainly they like to do it here on their home turf and put number 5 in the books. Humber wants to answer back, and certainly they'll have something to say about that.
0-1 count to Martin. Fastball is on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Got him. Swinging. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Chauvin. He'll now face the shortstop.
Shortstop number 3, Vasily or Vasawara.
A little extra on that fastball there by Chauvin as he ramped it up there to get the strikeout and put the first out of this inning in the books.
Ogasawara, the shortstop, a topper to third. Throw to first, and he gets him. Great play by the third baseman, Matt Bondi. And it's 2 up and 2 down here in the Humber third.
That's a play Bondi loves to make. He comes hard at the ball. He has a good first step on it. Throws easily, good strong arm throw, off balance throw, throws a strike to first, and just a great play on behalf of his pitcher. Chauvin has recorded the first 2 outs here, and just what the doctor ordered for St. Clair.
We'll bring up Stephen Andropoulos. Pitch in for a strike. Andropoulos, second baseman. 0-1 to Andropoulos. Chauvin kicks and deals, swung on, and it's a pop up to short, and he's going to make the play. That's Dion. 3 up and 3 down, and we come to the bottom of the third. Still looking for a first run, Ken.
Yeah, no runs on the board there, but we're playing some good baseball here. It's playoff baseball. We roll on already the bottom of the third here at Lacasse Park, and it's a great opportunity now to certainly thank WeTV, who's been here all year, but also all weekend for the championships.
The OCAA Men's Baseball League All-Stars.
So take a look at that. 2 All-Stars from Humber right at the bat. You see Dennis Day-Benning and Stephen Andropoulos. Stephen Huff, top pitcher, runner-up for Pitcher of the Year, and Kevin Dion from St. Clair, and the other league All-Stars, Anthony Buenanudo from George Brown College, the Huskies, and Carlos Arteaga, the wonderful shortstop for the Fanshawe Falcons, rounded out this year's OCA Men's Baseball League
I think
All-Stars.
there's more coming up on the screen. There we go.
Justin Maher from Humber, Keegan Murphy, also an outstanding player. Taylor Pappen, top pitcher, Logan Stewart, second baseman, and Liam Sutherland, an all-star, and also the OCA's Player of the Year.
Only one player that we've seen here at this tournament was the player on the first page of the top 11.
Incredible.
Yeah, very impressive.
OCA baseball has really come a long way, talent-wise. Tremendous amount of talent in the college baseball system, and certainly continues to grow here with championship events like this. The caliber of coaching in the OCA is tremendous as well, and bodes well for the future of OCA baseball. Certainly we'll talk about some of the growth that's happening and potential growth in the next 2 years with college baseball.
Bring up the second baseman, Patrick Kibble, had a pretty good night last night. He'll be followed by Burke and then Dion. When we get to the top of the St. Clair batting order, we're in the bottom of the third inning. Pitched by Pollard, up high, 1-0.
Pitched well there that last inning in a little bit of trouble, but he came back and certainly delivered 2 key pitches there after falling behind and struck out that batter to end the inning.
Fouled back by Kibble, 1-1.
Pollard starting to settle into a groove here in the bottom of the third, yet to give up a run. Tall right-hander settling in nicely.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped up down the left field line. Shortstop's going to call it. It is in fair territory, and he makes the grab. The shortstop making the play.
Well, as any coach would say, backpedaling is not exactly the most optimistic thing you could see in a player. But certainly that play got the job done. A little too much backpedaling for the coach's desire, but that's an out, and that's the first out of the inning.
I'll bring up the top of the order. Carson Burke with 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Shortstop Kevin Dion waits on deck. Curveball is outside, 1-0. St. Clair with 2 hits in the game so far. There's the 1-0. Fouled back, 1-1. 1-1 the count to Burke. And the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again. 1-2. So 1-2 the count to Burke. And the pitch, curveball misses. 2-2. 2-2 the count to Burke. One out here, bottom of the third. Still looking for the game's first run.
Carson Burke, a freshman here. He's a Tecumseh native, local player, outfielder.
Swung on to the right side. Great dive. Will he make the play? No. Nice stop. Going to give it a hit, though.
That's going to be a base hit. Burke gets aboard here. One out in the bottom of the third. It's something started for the Saints, but Tecumseh native played outfield here for the Tecumseh Thunder.
Nice effort by Andropoulos, but he couldn't make the play. But a real good effort. So Burke is at first with Kevin Dion, the shortstop. At the dish.
Martin in at third. Take away the bunt. There'll be double play depth up the middle here for the Hawks.
Dion was 2 for 4 last night. There's a good pitch in for a strike. 0-1 the count on Dion. St. Clair, Mercy Durham, 10-0 into the 6th. Here's the 0-1. Nice bunt. That's a beautiful bunt. Threw to first and he gets him. But a very nice bunt laid down there by Kevin Dion.
Yeah, just a calm, cool, collected on that play. Comes out, veteran catcher. League All-Star picks up the ball, takes his time, throws a strike to first, didn't panic, and then made the out. But good bunt by Dion. He's having a heck of a tournament.
So Garrett Goddard steps up with 2 outs here in the third. Struck out his first time up. Runner on second, man in scoring position. Here's the pitch to Goddard. Up high and wide, it's 1-0. 1-0 to Goddard. On deck is Matt Bondi for the Saints. Goddard hit 356 on the season, inside and low, 2-0. 2-0, the count on Goddard. And the 2-0 pitch, outside 3-0.
Certainly what probably want to do fall behind here with 2 out. He wanted to get ahead of the count there. Hopefully get him to hit his pitch. Now he's got to battle back here.
And the 3-0 pitch, in for a strike, 3-1.
3-1 pitch now, so good hitters count for Goddard. Definitely a pitch to hit. He does not want to walk him in this situation, so look for Goddard. He gets his pitch to take a hack.
3-1 on Goddard. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 3-2.
That he did. Certainly, that's the pitch you want to see. You know it's going to be a fastball. Just missed.
Count is full on Garrett Goddard. Runner on second with 2 away. Pollard taking his man back to second. Goddard pitches. Called off, left side. Count remains full, 3-2 to Garrett Goddard. Two to Garrett Goddard. And the pitch. Swung on, and it's down the right field line, but in foul territory, and they're not going to make the play. So, again, the count remains 3-2. We're not used to seeing bees here in the third week of October.
The Bees are enjoying an extended season, I think.
Yes, they are.
Someone told them the
Maybe
season's
the only ones
over,
enjoying
but
the
they're still
extended
here.
season.
I think most of the fans are too.
I suppose in that sense, but
Actually, see some short sleeves and shorts in the stands, and that is not the norm for this time of year.
well, we do know it's colder in the Durham-Whitby area.
Well, it definitely is. This is the sunny belt, sun capital of
The
Ontario.
banana belt. So getting a walk is Goddard, first and second, and he'll bring up Matt Bondi, who singled his last time up.
Number 5, Matt Bondi.
Bonnie had 2 big hits last night, their Mercy win last night to move into the gold medal game automatically. Having a solid tournament and a solid season.
Second walk of the afternoon given up by pitcher Pollard. And his first pitch to Bondi is a curveball in for a strike.
That good breaking ball. Confidence enough in that pitch to start him off with a breaking ball. Rolled it in for a deuce and a first pitch strike.
0-1 to Bondi. Hit 267 on this season. Another curveball, but it's low. 1-1.
Yeah, just missed low. Tried it again. Good command of that curveball right now.
1-1 the count to Bondi. Pollard sits and deals. Swung on and fouled back. It's 1-2. 1-2. Runners at first and second. We are scoreless here in the bottom half of the third inning.
Turner Kavir, Ted Buell to fine play off the roof there on that foul ball. Sign him up.
There's the pitch. Got him.
And Pollard once again ends the inning with a strikeout and calls a St. Clair rally. That'll do it in
No
the
runs,
third.
1 hit, and no errors, and the score at the end of 3. We are scoreless. We'll be back with more baseball right after this.
I learn by doing. I learn by reacting to a situation. St. Clair puts me directly into my industry. I'm dealing with real patients, real life situations. It's not just theory. It's not book work anymore.
I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
Well, we have returned here to Lacoste Park in Tecumseh, Ontario. Bill Kelso along with Ken Babcock, and it's inning number 4, the top of the 4th for the Humber Hawks here against the St. Clair Saints. Still looking for the game's first run, and the batter is the leadoff man. Mr. Sutherland is the batter. Liam Sutherland. Right out the second, his first time up. In the first pitch. This is bunt away on, but it's fouled up. And away, 0-1 the count to Sutherland. He'll be followed by Keegan Murphy and then Mara. Justin Mara. 0-1 the count to Sutherland. There's the 0-1. High up in the air, but the left fielder seems to have a beat on it, and he will make the play. So Goddard with the putout, one away in the top of the 4th.
Number 23, Keegan Murphy.
We'll bring up Keegan Murphy.
Championship weekend for the OCA. Women's softball championship update from Humber College. Gold medal game. It's the St. Clair Saints against Durham College in the championship final. It's no score through 5. 0-0 through 5 in the gold medal women's softball championship
That's
game.
a dandy. Pitch is up high, 1-0 the count to Murphy. .411 in the season. 30 hits to lead the entire OCA in batting. It's Keegan Murphy. Led the league in at-bats as well, but a .411 batting average, very impressive. He's 3 for 5 the last game. Which is in tight. 3-0 the count on Murphy.
Chauvin's struggling a little bit with his catcher right now.
Certainly a cross-up in balls, isn't it?
Yeah, the cross-up are just a little off. And both those balls were catchable balls.
There's a strike. It's 3-1 now the count to Murphy. Murphy struck out his first time up. Ball is low, ball 4, and Murphy gets a walk. First walk of the afternoon given up.
Yeah, not the same pitch sequence there from Chauvin there. A little off to a high. Trying to find the high strike zone, and he pounded one to the rib there for ball 4. They
Bring
look
up
to
the
regroup.
catcher, Justin Morrow, with a runner on first and 1 away.
Morris had a good tournament. 2 hits last game to put them in the gold medal game. So solid behind the plate for the Hawks, and he was looking to put another charge into his team's offense right here.
He grounded out the second, his first time up in the first inning. First pitch to Mara. Good rip, but he fouls it off. 0-1 to Mara. He Benning on deck for Humber. A 1-1 count to Mara. Seth Chauvin working here in the 4th inning.
Actually, Murphy took that right in the ribs. That is not the most
Shook up on that
ideal
play.
spot to take a throw at about 80 miles an hour coming from the pitcher. Right in the ribs as he reached back, prone to the base. He took it right in the ribs. So he's going to stay down and get checked out here by the Humber staff. Murphy's up.
Appears to be okay.
No worse for
Shake
there.
it off.
Definitely going to leave a mark for sure.
He'll wake up sore tomorrow. Count remains 0-1 to Mara. And here's the pitch. Outside, 1-1. 1-1 the count to Justin Mara. Chauvin delivers. In for a strike, it's 1-2. 1-2 the count to Mara. As mentioned, De Benning is on deck. To the count, the pitch curveball, he just got a piece of it.
Hard about front of that pitch. Certainly had him off balance, and Mara still quick enough to hit the bat on the ball and foul it back.
One and two the count on Mara. Murphy at first. And the pitch. Fastball is driven down the line. The right field is going to go to the corner. Runner is going to hold at third. It's second and third with one away here in the Humber 4th.
There was no way that Murphy was going to run around third and continue to go there and try to score. The semifinal playing game earlier in the day, Murphy ran through a stop sign and was thrown out by a considerable amount at home plate. So I'm pretty sure this is a little chuckle for head coach Denny Burney there, that he wasn't going anywhere on that play.
Dennis De Benning, who has hit safely in the last 4 at-bats. Once here and 3 times in the last game. 4 consecutive hits for De Benning. He's dangerous with runners at second and third and just 1 out.
For Humber, this is the guy they want up the plate for sure here in a situation like this. He's swinging a hot bat.
Curveball got a piece.
He is swinging a hot bat, and Humber likes this situation right here.
My feeling is if he had a higher batting average, St. Clair would be tempted to walk this guy, but his average was 222. Yes, he can hit, but he's suspect.
Yeah, one would think that. They could look at it early in the game perhaps, but, you know, in a situation like this,
And he also
it's a
sets
tight
things
ball
up,
game.
too.
It's a tight ball game.
Oh, I know.
And
There's a swing, and he fouls it up. And sometimes you want to take the
probably
bet
want
off
to
a
take the
guy's
chances.
hand.
That's the key. In this situation, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
But because I think his season average is 222, I think that's for some of that thinking that may have gone into it, Ken. Legally, if he was 350, I'd be walking him.
Well, that's the case right now. He's swinging a hot bat right now after a season that was less than his normal batting average in the OCA. It is certainly something that hasn't made a difference this weekend. He's hitting nearly 400 this weekend for the Hawks.
1-2 now, the count on DeBenning. Showman would like to certainly have a K registered on this guy, especially with second and third and 2 outs.
Big pitch coming here.
Here's the 1-2. Curveball up high, 2-2.
Just high. Good idea. Just at the top end of the zone. Just out of the top end of the zone, and it's 2-2.
So 2-2 on DeBenning.
He's going to be looking for his pitch to drive to right here. He'll take something outside. He'll drive it to right. I'm sure Chauvin's trying to keep the ball away from him.
Yep. And the 2-2. Got him! Strike 3. Big strikeout there for Chauvin.
That's a big out for Chauvin there. Technically just blew it by him. Very good hitter, just reared back, fired, and blew it by him. Big strikeout for the young right-hander.
Number 6, Andrew Thompson.
They'll bring up Andrew Thompson, who lined into a double play his last time up. 2 on, 2 out, top of the 4th. Chauvin trying to pitch himself out of a bit of a jam.
Thompson, not the most at-bats on the team, but the highest batting average, 46 during the regular season, 18 for 37 in the regular conference season. And he'd certainly like to add a hit here in a big situation for the Hawks. Coach Bernie looking for his Hawks to push ahead the game's opening run.
He's 1 for 5 in his last 5 appearances, including the one in the last inning. And here's the pitch. Curveball is up high, 1-1. 1-1 the count to Thompson. 2 on, 2 out, top of the 4th. We're scoreless here at Lacoste Park in Tecumseh. We're on WeTV with Humber and St. Clair in the OCAA Championship Final. Another curveball just misses.
Just top of the zone, might be a little outside, but top of the zone, so the viewers at home can look as well as we can. Big pitch coming here, 2-1. Slight hitter's count here in favor of Thompson. We'll see what Chauvin comes back with.
2-1 to Thompson. Chauvin sets and deals. Fastball is wide. It's 3-1. 3-1 to Thompson.
Brandon Costa on deck. Would certainly love to have a chance at this with the bases loaded. Chauvin not wanting to load the bases up in this situation.
And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 3-2.
A little help there from Thompson. That might have been ball 4, but in any case, aggressive with hitters on base, and he tried to take that ball the other way.
3-2 the count on Thompson.
Good contact here in the regular season. 2 away here. Runners at second and third.
And the payoff pitch. Strike 3, got him. Called on strikes, the big strikeout for Chauvin. And no runs and 1 hit. The score as we go to the bottom of the 4th, it's still scoreless, and that was a big strikeout.
Well, you know, from our angle, I look like a heck of a pitch. Chauvin paints the corner there and leaves 2 guys on base, and we're still scoreless, going to the bottom of the 4th.
Well, Humber in the top of the 4th, no runs on 1 hit, and errors, and 2 runners left.
So we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Game still looking for its first run, and both pitchers have pitched themselves out of relative jam.
Well, yeah, Pollard's been good, Chauvin's been good. Pollard back out on the hill, the big 6'5" right-hander. Well, there's these 2 teams looking fast-forwarding ahead a week. Durham College hosting the Canadian College National Invitational Championship Tournament. It's a test event, so back home, and hopefully it'll be as warm as it is here next week as our college stages and hosts the second ever CCA. It's a Canadian College National Invitational Tournament. And teams from across the country, from Atlantic Canada, from Quebec, from Ontario, competing.
How many from Ontario get to go in?
There are 4 teams from Ontario there. 1 team from Quebec and 1 team from Atlantic Canada. So it's teams that commit. It's an invitational type event. Yeah, it's a precursor to develop a test event in order for enough teams to eventually from across the conferences across Canada get involved to make it a full-fledged CCA national championship one day. So year 2 of the test event, very popular. Fanshawe College beat St. Clair College last year 2-1 in a thrilling national final at Durham. This year, we're hoping to have the same kind of competition, same thrilling finish, and some great baseball play next weekend at the National Invitation.
Do you know who the 5 teams are? Or the 5 or 6 teams?
Yeah,
are?
so these 2 teams will be here, St. Clair and Humber. Durham College as the host. Fanshawe College will be there, as well as Hunsik College from Quebec, and Holland College from Prince Edward Island.
Moving off the bottom of the fourth, will be St. Clair Saints.
So Austin O's will lead things off for St. Clair. Great fielder. They did do a double play the last time up on a liner. So he's 0 for 1. Good season with 354. And he hits it to the shortstop. And he bobbles it. That's an E6.
Well, that's a ground ball. It's a make-or-break play 9 times out of 10 for that kid. And just came a little shot, couldn't find the handle on the ball. Dropped it. It's an error. It's a leadoff run for the St. Clair Saints with McKay up swinging a hot bat.
So Mike McKay, who walked his first time up here at the dish. Runner on first, nobody away here in the bottom of the fourth. Olds can run. Ball, it's 1-0. 1-0 the count.
Mara not happy there with that strike call, looking for that first pitch strike. Back at it.
On the hit and run, advancing to third is Olds. It's first and third with nobody away.
Well, Bill, that's textbook hit and run. Coach Cooper put down a hit and run there, starting Olds, and it's exactly where you want that ball placed. Hit behind the runner, drive it through the vacated hole, and it's first and third Saints. Well executed as we take a look at that ball through the right side. Exactly where you want the ball to go. Exactly where you want the ball hit.
Curtis Cunningham, who had a double last night, was 1 for 2. Will step up to the a single in the first inning, or I should say the second inning. So first and third with nobody away, and the St. Clair Saints threatening to get the game's first runs across the board. There's a pitch in for a strike. 0-1 the count to Cunningham.
Curtis Cunningham, certainly younger brother of Eric Cunningham, former all-star player with the St. Clair College Saints baseball program. Following along in his brother's footsteps here and showing quite well in just his first season of college ball with the Saints.
Curve ball, strike 2, caught the corner. 0-2 the count to Cunningham. And Pollard has worked his way ahead of the batter. At first base is McKay. At third is Olds. Brooks waits on deck for the Saints. Here's the pitch. Got him. Strike 3, and Cunningham strikes out.
And Pollard took a little off that. Changed speeds there. Had Cunningham out front on that one for the
fifth strikeout of the afternoon for Pollard.
Ball strike pitch for Pollard. 1 out and 1 pitch away from getting out this inning, looking for a ground ball.
Brooks struck out his first time up. Keeping the runner close at first. First and third, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Curveball in for a strike. 0-1.
Brooks not happy with that, showing his displeasure. Thought it was high. Top end of the strike zone.
And the pitch, runner goes. Faking to second. Stolen base at second and third. Well, that eliminates the double play.
Doesn't look like the double play. Mara's looking for a strike on that pitch, but it's tough. Once the catcher pops up, he takes that view away from the umpire. And I think they may have lost a strike call on that play as a result.
It's 1-1 now, the count on Brooks. Here's the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. 1-2. 1-2 on Brooks. Here's the 1-2. Fouled it off, hanging in. Count remains 1-2.
Late decision by Brooks. Quick hands, got a piece of it, fouled it off. Spoiled a good pitch.
And the 1-2 pitch. Sliced foul. Good rip, but it went foul on the right side.
Another late decision by Brooks in his attempt to put the ball in play. That was a late swing, driven right towards the Humber dugout on a line.
Count remains again 1-2. Second and third. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Going to have to throw to first base. He does. Runner's coming home, and he is safe.
Close play at the plate there. That play was very close. Old showing excellent speed down the pack, even though he was looked back. You'll see it in a minute. Even though he was looked back to the bag, throw to first, still beat that play. It wasn't a thing that Humber did wrong. Olds was just too quick on the play.
There's a look at the replay. Let's see.
Mara looked him back, still made the play. Even though it was a perfect play and a perfect relay back, Olds still beat the throw and was safe. That one's all on Olds. That was all base intensity.
Well, we said he had speed.
Yeah, absolutely. Reading that play and good intuition. Got a good jump, even though he was looked back, and beat that play.
Patrick Kibble with a 1-0 St. Clair lead here in the fourth. As they break the scoring deadlock. 0-2 count to Kibble. And the Saints lead at 1-0 here in the bottom of the fourth inning with 2 away. Pollard, curveball, strike three, got him. He strikes out the side, but nevertheless, guess what? The Saints got a run. It's 1-0 as we go to the top of the fifth. We'll be back with more baseball right after this.
Did you know that the most severe injuries in our region are motor vehicle crashes? 65% of road fatalities last year were directly the result of distracted driving. 90% of injuries arriving in our emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
We know you're going to the same gym, and we know you're expecting different results.
This is your invitation to visit Club Attitude, Windsor's best-kept training secret. Individual, custom-designed fitness specifically tailored for you. Clean, modern, well-equipped studio. Body, mind, and soul. Come on, make that change. It won't be scary.
The job market has changed, and I have to adapt. I'm not just getting theory, I'm getting skills. A degree isn't necessarily a pathway to their career. Being industry ready is. I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
We are back here at Lacoste Park, here in Tecumseh, Ontario. Home field for the St. Clair Saints, and they lead this one 1-0.
10.
As we get to the fifth. Top of the fifth inning. One nothing, that's our score.
Leading off the top of the fifth for the Humber Hawks.
Brandon
The
Costa
number 11.
will lead off here in the fifth for Humber. They trail by a run.
Well, Humber, after stranding runners in second and third last inning, leaving a couple guys in place, certainly now want to get back in track here after giving up a run, down a run. And Humber's looking for base runners here, top of 5. We move along.
And the pitch in for a strike. No, it's a ball. 1-0 to the count.
They should have wanted that. That's that first pitch strike.
Little grounder to second. Easy play for Kibble. It's one away here in the fifth inning for Humber.
First baseman number 26.
Bring up the first baseman, Ty Martin. Martin struck out his first time up in the second inning. And the pitch is low, 1-0. 1-0 to Martin. Fastball, swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-1 the count to Martin.
And Shulman took a little off that. Good pitch. Really in command of his pitches now. As the pitcher goes back out with a lead, they pitch a little more confidence.
Pitch it. Oh, he hit him. So Martin
Just as
gets
I
hit.
say that, goes back and drills Martin in the knee. And we got a runner on first base here.
Runner on first with one away.
Shortstop number 3, Ogasawara.
So Ogasawara will bat. He's the shortstop. Had an error his last inning in the field. Actually, that run one up scoring.
He played a lot during the season. He's 2 for 10 in the season. Got into 8 games, just batted 200, drove in 2. So this is a key situation here for him.
The batter with the runner at first. Andropoulos on deck for Humber. Here's the 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. 1-1 the count.
So look at a ground ball here. Love to see him get himself the inning, turn a double play here. So
Runner's pretty quick.
looking to keep the ball down.
Got to hit it hard if that's going to happen. And here is the 1-1. Ball 2. 2-1. 2-1. And the pitch. Chopper hit towards third. Throw to second for 1. Back to first. Is it in time? No. They get the fielder's choice, but not in time for the quick, fleet-footed batter.
Yeah, Ogasawara, they're very, very quick runner. Tough guy to double up. Wasn't hit hard enough in that situation. But they'll take the lead runner. They'll take 2 out.
2 out here in the 5th, and they'll bring up Stephen
Number
Andropoulos.
2, Stephen Andropoulos.
9th batter in the order for Humber. First pitch, hit up to second. He'll just tag the bag himself. That's Kibble. That's the end of this half of the inning. And the scores would go to the bottom half of the 5th. It's still 1-0 for the St. Clair Saints.
Bottom of the 5th now, Saints want to add to the lead now. Certainly like to show down a cushion now. So certainly with 1 on the board, they like to add to that right now. Hawks need to get a couple more runs the rest of the way to get their chances of aspiring to win an Ontario championship. They'd like to shut them down, come right back with the bats. Move the order coming up soon for the Hawks. But this is a big inning for Pollard here. He needs to get the job done for the Hawks.
Because now the Saints are into the heart of their order as well.
Big bats coming up here. Saints are feeling confident. They're feeling confident. They have a lot of confidence anyway. St. Clair Saints have won the OCA championship the past 4 years. They have that tradition. They have that
first this year.
They have that overconfidence situation where they're really, really confident. In most games, they feel they're not going to lose, and this is another situation. Up a run now. They feel they're close, and now they just need to tack on some runs here.
Burt, Dion, and Goddard will be the first 3 hitters for the Saints here in their 5th inning. Nice crowd on hand. So Carson Burke, who is 1 for 2, will step up for the Saints.
At the bottom of the 5th for the St. Clair Saints.
Shortstop Kevin Dion waits on deck. Pitch in for a strike, 0-1, the count at the Burke. Swing and a miss up high strike, but it's 0-2, the count to Burke. Here's the 0-2 curveball outside. And the pitch. 2-2. 2-2 to Carson Burke. And the 2-2 pitch is swung on and hit to right field, but standing right there, doesn't have to move, is the right fielder. Thompson, and he makes the play.
Costa makes the catch. That leadoff, that was so important for pitchers' confidence in getting ahead in the game. So important to pitch with one out and nobody on base.
Bring up Kevin Dion. Go for 2. Swats it foul down the right side.
He jumped on that first pitch from Pollard. They're all over that first pitch. Looking fastball, obviously, first pitch, and jumped on it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So, Pollard is ahead of Dion with 2 strikes here in the count. Here's the 0-2. Curveball is swung on and hit into shallow center field, and Dion dropped the ball. And a head first slide into second base, and he's okay. Dion gets to second base on the drop ball to center field.
Sutherland, sure-handed Sutherland right there. That's a real shot that he dropped that ball.
Characteristic error in center field. Look at this on the replay. This looks like a lay down, and he drops the ball.
Not only did he drop it, he still had a chance to make a play. The runner's thinking that's a catch. He still had a chance to pick that ball up and throw to second. It didn't quite get on that ball quick enough.
So Garrett Goddard with a runner on second on the error. Second error of the afternoon for Humber. And it's been costly already. They had an error the last inning. It wound up being an unearned run.
St. Clair looking to take advantage of this here.
Here's Goddard. Slices it foul. 0-2 the count on Goddard with Matt Bondi on deck. Goddard has struck out and walked so far this afternoon. We are in the bottom of the 5th. The Saints lead it 1-0 with a runner on second and 1 away. And here is the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Pitcher walks him back. The pitch to Goddard, up high and wide. It's 1-2. 1-2 to Goddard. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Topped it foul.
A good breaking ball by Pollard. Goddard did everything he could to foul that one off and stay alive.
As they say. Yeah. Count remains at 1-2 to Goddard.
This additional run here would be a big benefit to the Saints here, trying to put a 2-run lead on the board here. Makes it difficult. Easier to play up 2 than it is 1.
Inside, blocked by the catcher nicely by Mara. In front of him, not behind him.
It takes away the bunt as well.
Count now, it's 2-2. 2-2 to Goddard. Pollard deals. Hit to the left side. Is it in play? Yes, he makes the grab. Great grab. There by the third baseman. He was in play. Pulled it literally off the screen.
That's Keegan Murphy there. Keegan Murphy found his spot, leapt and made a heck of a play against the screen. Cut that ball off the screen by reaching up ahead and make the out, big out, second out for Humber. And that was a crucial play.
Brings up Matt Bondi, who's 1 for 2 at a single in the first inning. Struck out his last time up. Pitch to Bondi's a curveball low, 1-0. 1-0 to Bondi. Austin Olds waits on deck if Bondi should get aboard. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. The count on
gas
Bondi.
there from Pollard. He wrapped it up there. First pitch strike, that was 1-1. And a little extra zip on that one for Pollard.
Here's the 1-1 count and pitch. It's swung on and hit into left field. Left fielder tracks it, makes the play. And that is the end of the fifth inning. No runs, no hits, one error, and the score at the end of 5. The Saints lead 1-0. We'll be back with more baseball right after this.
It's new, it's fresh, it's innovative, it's WeTV, Windsor Essex Television, and you can watch it anywhere. www.we-tv.ca is the place to be. If it's sports, entertainment, or community events, WeTV has what you're looking for. The people, places, and faces of our community are front and center on WeTV. Check out www.we-tv.ca for what's being webcast live. WeTV, we got you covered.
I learn by doing. I learn by reacting to a situation. St. Clair puts me directly into my industry. I'm dealing with real patients, real life situations. It's not just theory. It's not book work anymore.
I choose to take control of my future and my path to St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
We are back here at Lacoste Park. Bill Kelso along with Ken Babcock, and we're here in the top of the 6th inning. The batter is Sullivan. Hits it to short. Charging play. Throw to first, and he gets him. Good play by the shortstop.
That was Dion's scoop hands. Dion makes a good play. Doesn't hesitate, goes and gets that ball. That was the difference because the base runner was bearing down at first. Quick runner. Great play. Lead off right for St. Clair, and that's what you want. Look at that lead off
Here in the top of the 6th inning.
St.
Humber down to the last 6 outs.
St. Clair's counting now. It's 5 to go.
Now it's 5 to go. You're right. Keegan Murphy, the batter. Fastball in for a strike. 1-1.
Keegan Murphy made a nice catch along the fence there last inning, looking now to switch gears and put his team in position to hopefully get on base and become the tying run.
Strike 2. 0-2, and Chauvin is ahead of the batter. Murphy with Mara on deck.
Murphy drove in 24 in the season, 30 hits. He certainly has capabilities in one swing to tie this game. He certainly has that kind of power.
Curveball is swung on and hit down the left field line. Saints won't be able to track it down. Despite the effort, count remains 0-2.
Hawks looking for base runners here. They need to get a base runner, start to materialize something. They do not want to go to the 7th down a run. They prefer not to. They like to generate some offense here.
Into the count to Murphy. Curveball outside, 1-2. 1-2 the count on Murphy. Strikeout and a walk to his credit so far this afternoon. Here's the 1-2. Fastball inside, 2-2. Didn't miss by much.
Inside pitch, he wanted that pitch. It was obviously inside, but, you know, looking for any pitch you can get in that situation. Tried to set him up. Definitely tried to bust him inside.
2-2 count to Murphy. Line drive to the second baseman on the ground. Kibble with the play. The throw to first, then he gets him.
That's a big out for Chauvin getting Murphy. That's a big out. The top hitters in the league. Second out. It's going to rest on Mara's hands now.
Bring up Justin Mara, the catcher. Mara is 1 for 2 with a double here this afternoon. Getting a little breezy here at the ballpark.
Yeah, just picked
Whatever
up
hair
some
I
of
got left is blowing away.
Someone left the door open here.
My goodness.
Morrow, 2 out, looking to get something to go for the Hawks here. They need to generate some offense.
2 out, nobody on. And the first pitch inside, 1-0.
Morrow's had a good tournament, 4 hits in the tournament already. Great defensive behind the plate as Humber's catcher, just a stalwart behind the plate.
And the pitch. Fouled down the right field side. 1-1, the count.
Quick bat from Morrow, drilled a line drive double down the line right to the wall. Last
1-1,
at bat.
the count to Justin Morrow. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2, way out in front.
A little bit anxious there, Morrow, trying to do something to his team there, trying to get something going, and a little ahead of that pitch.
So the count is 1-2 on Mara. 2 out, nobody on. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the 1-2. It's low, it's 2-2.
Morrow looking to get something going here with 2 out for the Hawks here.
The 2-2 pitch on the way. Chop foul.
And Morrow's certainly getting some good swings in this at bat for sure.
Count remains 2-2. 2-2 still tomorrow. DeBenning is on deck for Humber. One of these days, if I see a horse race out here, I'll know what.
Sounds like it's the Kentucky Derby going on
I think
here.
so.
Why not?
2-2 with 2 outs. Curveball wide, 3-2.
They go 3-2 here. Morrow working hard this at bat. This has been a battle here. Morrow's looking to win this at bat, but it's been a
he's
battle
hanging
between
tough,
Chauvin.
isn't he? Yeah,
Absolutely.
So the count is now worked to 3-2. Chauvin sets and deals, and it's sent down the right side, but it's going to probably be near the bullpen, actually even further. And it was curved right.
Whew, a little sigh of relief there in the stands, and that ball went up right away. It was hit hard, but it's just a long way foul.
Count is still 3-2. And the payoff pitch. All 4 he walked and got away from him. So Morrow walks and will bring up Dennis DeBenning.
Designated hitter number 19, Dennis DeBenning.
So Dennis DeBenning, and will bat, is singled and struck out. Top of the 6th, 1 on, 2 out, 1-0 St. Clair lead. And what has been one of the more dangerous hitters in the tournament, DeBenning. Certainly in the last 2 games. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. Ball winds up in front of Brooks, the catcher. It's 0-1, the count to DeBenning. And the pitch in the dirt, but great stop there by the catcher Brooks. Runner does not advance. So the count's 1-1 to DeBenning. Bullpen is stirring a bit in the St. Clair pen. And the 1-1. Strike 2. 1-2, the count to DeBenning. Big pitch coming up here with a 1-2 count. Runner on first, 2 away here in the top of the 6th inning. And the pitch, curved ball, just misses. It's 2-2.
That ball's high. He laid off a good pitch, but it was high.
2-2 with 2 out and a runner on first. Chauvin deals. Fouled back by Gebenning. Two and two the count. Two pitch. Round ball to short. Flip the second, that's going to be the inning. So the score as we go into the bottom of the sixth, Clair leads it 1-0.
Humber down to their final 3 outs now. St. Clair will look certainly to
add some insurance runs.
Add some insurance runs and give Chauvin a break. Humber does have somebody up in the bullpen. Can't see from here. Chauvin has pitched a heck of a game. So has Pollard. It's been a heck of a pitcher's duel.
Yes, it has been a pitcher's duel.
Pollard going back out for the 7th. Sorry, the bottom of the 6th is going back out for it.
Matt Bondi, Austin Olds, and Michael McKay.
Pan through the fans in the crowd here. Lots of St. Clair Saints faithful, alumni here, former players, administrations here. Great support by the St. Clair College alumni too as well. I'm sure there's lots of St. Clair Saints alumni players here checking out the action, cheering on their former alma mater.
Austin Olds will be the leadoff hitter. And then he'll be followed by McKay and then Cunningham here in the St. Clair 6th. All right, the pitching has, for the most part, been pretty outstanding in this contest. St. Clair 1 run, 4 hits and no errors, and Humber no runs, 2 hits and 2 errors. And look at the scoreboard. And Austin Olds will lead off, number 2. Again, he's followed by McKay and then Cunningham here in the Saints' 6th inning. Olds has scored the only run for St. Clair.
Number 2, Austin Olds.
First pitch to Olds is swung on, hit to the short, a third baseman, and it's going to go through the legs for another. It's an error. And Olds is safe again.
Right through Murphy's wickets there on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And St. Clair's got the leadoff runner aboard.
Number 24, Michael McKay.
We'll bring up the first baseman, McKay. That was an oopsie. And 1 on, with nobody away for McKay. The pitch to McKay is low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hit to the third baseman, Murphy. Long throw to first, and he gets him, but the runner goes to second.
That ball isn't hard enough to turn two, but strong play by Murphy. Throws a strike to first for an out. Runner is up to second now, runner in scoring position. Cunningham would love to drive this run home and put another run on the board.
Cunningham is 1 for 2 on the afternoon, also a strikeout. Catcher Matt Brooks is on deck. 1 away, 1 on. And the pitch to Cunningham. Hits it to right field. Right fielder will make the play. It's too shallow for Olds to advance, so 2 away here in the 6th. And it'll bring up the catcher, Matt Brooks.
Catcher number 9, Matt Brooks.
Brooks has struck out twice here this afternoon. Looking for some redemption.
Yeah, Brooks not satisfied with his last at bat. Chased one. Thought one was a little inside and didn't quite agree with the umpire's call. He's in a situation now to put his Saints up with an insurance run here, and he'd like nothing more to come through.
First pitch is low, 1-0 to Matt Brooks. Patrick Kibble is on deck. Should he get aboard, but there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Curveball misses. It's 1-1, a swing and a miss. 1-1 the count to Brooks. And here's the pitch. 2-1. 2-1 count. Line shot speared by Murphy. That will be the end of the 6th inning. A soft liner off the bat of Brooks. No runs and no hits and 1 error in the score as we go to the top of the 7th. Saints lead at 1-0. We'll be back with more right after this.
Did you know that the most severe injuries in our region are motor vehicle crashes? 65% of road fatalities last year were directly the result of distracted driving. 90% of injuries arriving in our emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
We know you're going to the same gym, and we know you're expecting different results.
This is your invitation to visit Club Attitude, Windsor's best kept training secret. Individual custom designed fitness specifically tailored for you. Clean, modern, well-equipped studio. Body, mind, and soul. Come on, make that change. It won't be scary.
The job market has changed, and I have to adapt. I'm not just getting theory, I'm getting skills. A degree isn't necessarily a pathway to their career. Being industry ready is. I choose to take control of my future, and my path is St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
We are back here at Lacoste Park, set to start the 7th inning. The Humber Hawks are down to the last 3 outs. Ken Babcock.
The left fielder, number 6, Andrew Thompson.
Thompson's got to get on board here. Good guy to get on board. He tends to get on base a lot. He finds ways to get on base, but the Hawks are down to their final 3 outs, trailing 1-0 in this gold medal game. Saints looking to make their 5th championship gold medal a reality here with 3 outs.
1 strike now to Thompson. Costa and Ty Martin are the 3 hitters here for Humber in the 7th. Seth Chauvin ahead 0-1. Make it 0-2. 2 strikes on Thompson. Here's the 0-2. Curveball is up high, 1-2. 1-2 the count on Thompson. And the pitch is swung on and hit into left field, but hovering under it and making the play, the left fielder. Derek Goddard one away in the Humber 7th, and that will bring up Brandon Costa.
Right fielder, number 11, Brandon Costa.
Costa 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
2 outs away. They need some base runners here. Costa up, Martin on deck. They got to find a way to get on base here and put some pressure on the Saints. Saints 2 outs away for their 5th consecutive OCAA championship title.
First pitch to Costa is high and away, 1-0. 1-0 to Costa. pitch. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Showdown, look as strong as ever on that fastball. Good velocity, good to be there still, good location, and he finds himself as strong as he has been since inning 1.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball sent, base hit down the left field side.
Costa with the base hit there. He reached, but he's limping to first. Did something out of the box. They're going to run for him.
So Costa gets a single.
Tying run aboard. Costa finds a way, gets it by the third baseman, Matt Bondi.
We'll bring up Ty Martin, the first baseman. And we're going to get a pinch runner.
The pitch runner is Hunter Bisser.
So Hunter
Ontario
Bisser
second-year player.
will run for Costa. He pulled up lame after getting the hit.
So Bisser's the tying run coming off the bench. Chauvin still looks strong. No movement in the St. Clair bullpen. They did have someone up last inning, probably ready to go, but Chauvin looks strong. Coach Cooper looking for his young right hand to carry this one through.
So Martin, who was hit by a pitch his last time up and struck out the first time, is batting for Humber with 1 out and 1 on here in the top half of the 7th inning. That was the third hit of the afternoon for Humber. Fastball is swung on and hit into left field. It's curving. Making the catch to left fielder and a good play. Was Goddard, and there's 2 away. And the Saints are 1 out away from capturing their 5th consecutive OCAA championship title.
Now Martin hit that ball well, as hard as he can. Goddard played it well, came over, made a nice catch. 2 outs now.
And we have a pinch batter. Number 16 is coming in. Who's 16, Kenny?
Number 16 is Brandon Manley. Saw action yesterday. He's a Peterborough native in his 2nd year with the Hawks. He'll pinch hit here, trying to keep this inning alive.
So
Tying
Manley
runs at
will
first.
pinch hit for the shortstop.
Number
Sawa?
16,
Sawa?
Brandon Manley.
Ogasawara has been hit for by Manley. So 1 on, 2 out. Top of the 7th inning. And Chauvin deals. It's low, but blocked by Bondi, the catcher. 1-0. Boy, the ballpark turned quiet all of a sudden, didn't it?
Look quiet on that play, ball in the dirt.
There was a hush in the crowd there. The 1-0 count and the pitch on the way. Curveball is in for a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 the count to Manley. The 1-1 pitch on the way is in the dirt. Runner's going to go to second.
And that's not what they wanted. The running the baseless runner is now in scoring position on that wild pitch from Chauvin.
We're going to settle him down here with a conference at the mound. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out, top of the 7th. St. Clair leads by a run. Manager Dave Cooper is coming out as well.
First mound visit of the day. Cooper seen his starting pitcher do a good job so far.
Inactive at this time. Anybody that was in the pen probably is somewhat ready. Two and 1 the count on Manley. And the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. Throw to first, and this game is over. And the St. Clair Saints have won the OCAA championship for the 5th consecutive year in a 1-0 win.
Well, congratulations to the St. Clair Saints. Nothing like winning an Ontario championship on your home field. Great crowd on hand, great support by St. Clair College, doing a great job hosting. It was great working with you. You such do a great job, Bill. I was just happy to be a small part of this, but for St. Clair College, congrats, 2017 OCAA champions.
Just a great win for the Saints. So the Saints win this one for the 5th consecutive time. Thank you to Ken Babcock for being with me. Thanks for everybody for viewing. Final score, the Saints win it 1-0. Thank you everybody for watching and have a great weekend.